All right, how you guys doing? Today we're just gonna hop into the reading of Leviticus chapter 7 and 8. Let's get into it. Likewise, this is the law of the trespass offering. It is most holy. In the place where they kill, like the burnt offering, shall they kill the trespass offering, and the blood thereof shall he sprinkle round about upon the altar. And he shall offer of it all the fat thereof, the rump and the fat that covereth the inwards, and the two kidneys and the fat that is on them, which is by the flanks, and the caul that is above the liver with the kidneys, it shall he take away. And a priest shall burn them upon the altar for an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a trespass offering. Every male among the priests shall eat thereof, and it shall be eaten in the holy place. It is most holy. As the sin offering is, so is the trespass offering. There is one law for them. The priest that makes the atonement therewith shall have it, and the priest that offereth any man's burnt offering, even the priest shall have to himself the skin of the burnt offering which he hath offered. And all the meat offering that is baken in the oven, and all that is dressed in the frying pan, and in the pan shall be the priest that offer it. And every meat offering mingled with oil and dry shall all the sons of Aaron has, as one as much as the other. And this is the law of the sacrifice of the peace offerings, which he shall offer unto the Lord. If he offer for thanksgiving, then he shall offer the sacrifice of thanksgiving, unleavened cakes and mingled with oil, and unleavened wafers anointed with oil, and the cakes mingled with oil of fine flour fried. Beside the cakes he shall offer for his offering leavened bread with the bread of sacrifice, the thanksgiving of his peace offerings. And of it he shall offer one out of the whole oblation for an heave offering unto the Lord, and it shall be the priest that sprinkleth the blood of the peace offerings. And the flesh of the sacrifice of his peace offerings for thanksgiving shall be eaten the same day that it is offered, and he shall not leave of it until the morning. But if the sacrifice of his offering be a vow or voluntary offering, it shall be eaten of the same day that he offereth his sacrifice on the morrow, and also the remainder of it shall be eaten. But the remainder of the flesh of the sacrifice of the third day shall be burnt with fire. And if any flesh of the sacrifice of his peace offerings be eaten at all on the third day, it shall not be accepted, neither shall it be imputed unto him that offer it. It shall be an abomination, and the soul that eateth it shall bear his iniquity. And the flesh that touches any unclean thing shall not be eaten, and it shall be burnt with fire. And as for the flesh, all that shall be clean shall eat thereof. But the soul that eateth of the flesh of the sacrifice of peace offerings that pertains unto the Lord, having his uncleanness upon him, even that soul shall be cut off from his people. Moreover, the soul that shall touch any unclean thing is the uncleanliness of man, or any unclean beast, of any abominable unclean thing, and the flesh of the sacrifice of peace offerings which pertain unto the Lord, even that soul shall be cut off from his people. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, Ye shall eat no manner of fat of ox or of sheep or of goats, and the fat of the beast which dieth of itself, and the fat of which that is torn with beasts may be used in any other use, but ye shall in no wise eat of it. For whosoever eateth the fat of the beast, of which men offering an offering made by fire unto the Lord, even the soul that eateth it shall be cut off from his people. Moreover, ye shall eat no manner of blood, whether it be fowl or of beast, in any of your dwellings. Whatsoever soul it be eateth a manner of blood, even the soul shall be cut off from his people. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, He that offereth the sacrifice of peace offerings unto the Lord shall bring his oblation unto the Lord of the sacrifice of his peace offerings. His hand shall he bring the offerings of the Lord made by fire, with the fat of the beast he shall bring, that the beast may be waved for a wave offering before the Lord. And the priest shall burn the fat upon the altar, but the breast shall be Aaron and his sons. And the right shoulder shall ye give unto the priest for a heave offering unto the sacrifices of your peace offerings. He among the sons of Aaron that offer the blood of the peace offerings and the fat thereof shall have the right shoulder for his part. For the weight of the beast and the heave of shoulder have I taken for the children of Israel off the sacrifices of their peace offerings, and have given them unto Aaron the priest and to his sons by a statute forever among the children of Israel. This is the portion of the anointing of Aaron and the anointing of his sons out of the offering of the Lord made by fire in the day when he presented them to minister unto the Lord in the priest's office, which the Lord commanded to be given them by the children of Israel, in the day that he anointed them by a statute forever throughout their generations. This is the law of the burnt offering, of the meat offering, and the sin offering, and the trespass offering, and the congregations of the sacrifice of the peace offerings, which the Lord commanded to Moses in Mount Sinai, in the day that he commanded the children of Israel to offer their oblations unto the Lord in the wilderness of Sinai. Then we go on to chapter 8. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take Aaron and his sons with him, and the garments, and take an anointing oil, and a bullock for the sin offering, and 2 rams, and a basket of unleavened bread, and gather thou to the congregation together unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And Moses did as the Lord commanded him, and the assembly was gathered together to the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. Moses said unto the congregation, This is the thing which the Lord commanded to be done. And Moses brought Aaron and his sons and washed them with water. And he put upon his coat and girded them with a girdle, clothed them with the robe, and put the ephod upon him. And he girded him with a curious girdle of the ephod and bound it into him therewith. And he put the breastplate upon him also. He put the breastplate, the Urim, and the Thummim. And he put the mitre upon his head, and also the mitre even upon his forefront. Did he put the golden plate, the holy crown, as the Lord commanded Moses. Moses took the anointing oil and anointed the tabernacle, all that was therein, and sanctified them. And he sprinkled thereof the altar 7 times, and anointed the altar and all his vessels, both the laver and his foot, to sanctify them. And he poured of the anointing oil upon Aaron's head, and anointed him to sanctify him. And Moses brought Aaron's sons, and put coats upon them, and girded them with girdles, and put bonnets upon them, as the Lord commanded Moses. And he brought the bullock for a sin offering, and Aaron and his sons laid their hand upon the head of the bullock for the sin offering, and he slew it. Moses took the blood, put it upon the horns of the altar round about with his finger, and purified the altar, and poured the blood at the bottom of the altar, and sanctified it to make a reconciliation upon it. And he took all the fat that was upon the inwards, and the caul above the liver, and 2 kidneys and their fat, and Moses burned it upon the altar. But the bullock and his hide, his flesh and his dung, he burnt the fire without the camp, as the Lord commanded Moses. And he brought the ram for a burnt offering, and Aaron and his sons laid their hand upon the head of the ram. And he killed it, and Moses sprinkled the blood upon the altar round about. And he cut the ram into pieces, and Moses burnt the head and the pieces and the fat. And he washed the inwards and the legs in water, and Moses burnt the whole ram upon the altar. It was a burnt sacrifice for sweet savor, and an offering made by fire unto the Lord, as the Lord commanded Moses. And he brought the other ram, the ram of consecration. And Aaron and his sons laid their hands upon the head of the ram, and he slew it. And Moses took of the blood of it, and put it upon the tip of Aaron's right ear, and upon the thumb of his right hand, and upon the great toe of his right foot. And brought Aaron's sons, and Moses put the blood upon the tip of their right ear, and upon the thumbs of their right hands, and upon the great toes of their right feet. And Moses sprinkled the blood upon the altar round about. Took the fat, the rump, and all the fat that was upon the inwards, and the caul above the liver, and the 2 kidneys, and their fat, and their right shoulder. Not the basket of unleavened bread that was before the Lord. He took one unleavened cake, and a cake of oiled bread, and one of wafer, and put them on the fat, and upon the right shoulder. And he put all upon Aaron's hands, and upon his son's hands, and waved them for a wave offering before the Lord. And Moses took them from off their hands, and brought them upon the altar, upon the burnt offering, where they were consecrations for sweet savor. It is an offering made by fire unto the Lord. And Moses took the breast, and waved it for a wave offering before the Lord. For of the ram of the consecration it was Moses' part. And as the Lord commanded Moses, Moses took the anointing oil and the blood which is upon the altar, and sprinkled it upon Aaron, and upon his garments, and upon his sons' garments with him. And he sanctified Aaron and his garments, and his sons' garments with him. Moses said unto Aaron and to his sons, boil the flesh at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and there eat it with the bread that is in the basket of consecrations. And I commanded, saying, Aaron and his sons shall eat it. And that which remaineth of the flesh and of the bread shall ye burn with fire, and ye shall not go out into the door of the tabernacle and the congregation in 7 days, until the day of your consecration be at an end. For 7 days shall he consecrate you, as he hath done this day, so the Lord hath commanded to do, to make an atonement for you. Therefore shall ye abide at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation day and night 7 days, to keep charge of the Lord, that ye not die. For so I commanded. So Aaron and his sons did all the things which the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses. And that will be all. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.